Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft from the Endcraft server. This is actually going to be the first episode where I'm recording on my own. Because, not wishing to sound rude, this isn't going to be like a duo or trio series, even though I know all the Endcraft stuff so far has been with someone. This is going to be me playing, and
okay,
it just
so
happens
a little bit
that
of time
what's happened so far
clip
has been with other people.
That actually ends up being. It's been a bit of a
and
choppy
in a few
episode because that wasn't
in real
working as well
life
as I hoped, and neither was
days.
this. But I've worked out
In
what the problem
fact,
with this is.
possibly next episode, next but one,
So
something like that. We will be moving
this
out of
design
here and doing a lot
is
more
one of I've actually kind of
progress
made
in
up myself,
our
to be honest.
new base,
Because
which I will show you
couldn't
when
find
we
any-
get there, I suppose.
any
And
models
I've not told anyone
that
on
are up
off
to date,
camera,
but this is a
off
very simple design.
any of the
in
other
fact. You can see it here.
Endcraft people what my base plan
So,
is, because I'm that excited about
This
it.
is my AFK fishing farm. All I do is
But
stand here,
you will notice
Sit
that
here,
from the last
hold the
episode,
fishing
a lot's
button.
happened.
and when I catch a fish,
And
you'll
that is
see.
because off camera,
Moment.
I've been doing a lot of
Who wants to
work.
play ball?
When we stopped recording yesterday, day one of the Endcraft server,
Doesn't seem to want to play ball.
I spent another 6 odd
Please.
hours while
Please.
watching E3, among other things, just doing some grindy stuff. I've got over there
There we go.
a chest full of all of
the
these
trapdoor.
wood,
Comes down. Comes up, I suppose.
just here.
And I got pufferfish.
Loads in
Which
it.
is pretty good. I got this power 4 bow.
Not as much as I'd hoped, but it's got plenty in it.
And
over
yeah, what
here.
I now want to do is make
You will notice
A
there's an enchanting
big
table,
old storage array.
which did in fact just get blown up
Down
by a
here.
creeper. But yeah. And I went on a
hopper
massive
cascade
mining
of some
session.
description.
I went through about 10 iron pickaxes,
My fishing
and
rod.
the result was I have this
my
rather
hope
snazzy
sorry,
diamond pickaxe,
is that
and this rather unsnazzy diamond sword, but it's got
will
unbreaking, so it's
produce
not too
all
bad.
of the books I need
I've got another portal.
to make amazing gear.
Nothing has really happened in the nether. I've done a tiny bit of mining. But,
I have 9 chests.
yeah, what else has happened?
So
The zombie
have a look.
spawn you saw in
See how many
yesterday's
hoppers I
episode,
can make
not yesterday, in the episode that I recorded
with
yesterday,
the iron I have.
I've converted that into a full-on experience
I do
farm.
have more iron than this. It's
Maybe
just
we'll
this
take a look at that
happens to be
later on
me.
in the episode. But, in fact, I'll show you all of
I have
this
5 left. No.
when I take Dexterman around and show him
So
when
we
we came
get
back
4
on.
hoppers and 5 chests.
Because today's episode is going to be a bit.
Irritatingly,
choppy and
that one
changey.
there kind of
I'm
has to be.
hoping to cover 2 or 3 smaller projects. Oh yeah, and I dug a tunnel
No.
to the village.
For it to be symmetrical, that one there has
I'm
to be
hoping to cover 2 or 3 smaller projects in
a
today's
single
episode
chest.
that
Is
I would
annoying.
like to get done by the end of
But
tonight,
I'll
so
live.
I can basically go AFK
So one there,
overnight.
one
But the result
there.
of this is that,
and
there's 2 smaller
Put another
projects that I
one
want to
in.
get done. So the bulk of the episode,
I will try and
It's
make
going
this
to
look a
be
bit better.
something I filmed
for the
earlier
next
with
episode,
Dexterman,
but this
where
here
we
is
go
going
and
to be our
check
main
out
output
his
hopper.
new base area.
Main output chest.
Oh, right.
So let's just sugar before we leave. Try and clear some of this up.
Which way are we going?
We're going.
Well, my plan was to. I was going to head down onto the river here, and we'll just use the boats and go by sea 'cause it'll be quicker.
That's a good point. Pay no mind to the shape
Bam.
of my map. It was an accident. That's why I
Yeah.
love the concrete. It's so clean.
Beautiful accident, but an accident nonetheless.
I want the hopper back. I would quite like to take a detour to my
Right
there future base site and the chest back in
There.
just so that we see it. It's not very
May as
interesting.
well block that off there.
And that as well. I have just thought is that
Oh, you're making me sink!
that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that was a
No,
mistake.
what have you done?
Oh,
I had it.
I had it
I was
quicker.
perfectly fine without you interfering. Well, you had it
Damn.
wrong. I'm going to die. Ooh.
Where's that
Ow.
other chest?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Don't want to drop down in there. Whoa.
There's some fern. Can you silk touch ferns?
Concrete up everything that would be visible. Cool.
What on earth is
Yeah,
going
this was
on
just
there?
here.
That crescent is
So
like a perfect
go back
circle.
here.
Or semicircle.
And
I don't mean crescent either, do I? I mean
Whoa, this area, look at this.
there.
Oh, this must be what we're talking about, where
I'll put a little
the edge of the
entry
maps have collided
thing.
here.
so I can get to the
yeah,
bottom
and it's
chest.
frozen
And-
over every time.
I could do that there. Rather it be symmetrical.
The plan
And
for
there.
today's episode
And that one there.
is
Cool.
I want to make
Looks
2
tiny bit
AFK
weird now.
farms. Just to make sure that I can get
Let's
as
build it.
much stuff as I can.
I don't know.
And
I
I
don't
will be building it on white concrete because white concrete is by far the best block
I don't
in
really
the
need to
game.
access that chest there.
That requires some gravel and some sand. Oh yeah, and we expanded
Additionally-
this area a little bit as well
That could
because we were running
pretty
out of
much
space.
get away with being
This is
dirt.
all just mining stones and stuff. This is the first time I'm crafting this because it was new in the update. So
Put these
1,
away.
2, 3, 4.
They will filter
It
down
doesn't
into
actually
there.
matter
Good.
in what order you craft this
And
in.
use this
1, 2,
concrete
3, 4, and then
down.
bone meal and scent. Oh,
along here.
Eh?
And we're just going to accept that that
How do-
chest isn't going to get open
well, does it actually matter what order you're crafting this?
very
in?
often.
What-
I wouldn't have thought, because
how you're crafting? Oh, it does. Oh, it doesn't on the PC. I don't
so
think.
this is the
So we have
AFK
this
fishing farm.
white concrete powder here.
That is
which
done.
falls
I will
like
go
sand.
AFK fishing tonight.
It happened to have dropped there because I was a part of
Set it so that it stops
It does, I
after
promise, fall like sand.
X amount of time,
You mine it with a shovel,
maybe.
but when you apply water to it,
Or maybe I'll just turn
it
I'm out of food.
gets
a timer on.
it gets hardened into
The
hard
trouble
concrete.
is, the trouble we have
As you can
is
see,
that
it's
my fishing
no
rod
longer
is not very
the
good.
same entity. It is now a block, and that
And it will
is
break.
it is also one of the whitest
essence.
textures in the game, the cleanest white textures in the game. If you just look at that, that is pretty much plain white, which is excellent. And why we're going to be building over here the thing we're going to be doing. But just while I get that set up, I'm going to do a quick cut to me and Dexterman. I just can't remember what we did first, but we'll see me and Dexterman in action. Are you good for food?
Yep.
Make sure it's lit up. Here. Okay. That is the ground level. God, you made me jump. There's going to be a lot in here because it's open from the other side, which means that they can spawn, walk out, and then they're not taking up the cap, so more can spawn.
Oh, right.
So it's going to be
Okay,
busy
so-
in there.
So they give me... Okay, I've got torches and my sword at the ready.
I'm okay. I'll go in, sword them up. You just run in, torch the whole place up, and then come back out again. Okay.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Oh,
3,
God.
2, 1, go. Oh my God! No! Don't go in, don't go. They're gonna fight each other.
He's got a bow and arrow.
He's a skeleton.
Oh, I didn't even realise that.
I'm gonna die here. Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Okay, up the thing.
You just picked up your helmet like a dick.
Yeah, they could do that.
I did throw a torch in there early on, but I don't think it's doing enough.
I'm gonna die again, but that's fine.
It- Ouch.
Excuse me, fellas. Oh, I've got my diamond sword back. Oh, no, all the skeletons turned on me. And again.
Right, you run in, I'll hit them. Are they still chasing you? All your stuff's just sitting here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, it's relatively well lit in here. You can come and grab your stuff, I think.
I've got my sword and my pickaxe. Everything else is basically irrelevant.
Jeez.
I was expecting far less of them to be in there.
There is some interesting things in this chest.
Gunpowder music disc, Depth Strider 3. That's pretty good. Frostwalker 2. Those are two opposite enchantments. One of them lets you swim faster. One of them freezes the water you walk on. In fact, you should probably have the Frostwalker on your diamond boots, because that will kind of fit your whole theme. I'm gonna put my armor on. Did you pick up any
okay.
other bits of armor?
Diamond horse? Name
it's diamond.
tag.
Oh, it's diamond.
Shall I take this Frostwalker thing then, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to take all those bones too, because why not?
I mean, we want to take all of it.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Right, so hello, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that clip. Well, that chunk of episodage. I have no idea how much of what the sort of 80 minutes or so we recorded I'm going to be leaving in. So, yeah, hopefully it wasn't a massively long episode already before we even got started on the project. But this is, I think, the footprint of what we're going to be building. Through this door, by the way, are some villagers. I'll be explaining that in another video. Hence the haw every now and then. So this is, I believe, the footprint. I am building this from memory. But I thought I would bring you back so that I can show you what's going on. So what we're going to do, we're going to be putting a dispenser just here. And creating a clock like this. So a comparator coming out of that, a repeater there, and not there. There. And link redstone around it like this in a 3x3 grid. What this is going to do is basically, if we fill that with items, oh no, not yet. Like, there we go. What that's going to do is every time when there's an item in there, that's just going to keep on firing it out. So, next up, put a slab there. And that is actually the majority of this done. So, I'm just going to box this in a bit. Do plan on making it look a bit nicer than this later. I just want it to be functional for now. I'll probably, in fact, extend this cliff face over it or something. Cover it up a bit. I was kind of tempted to put it in there, but I thought the... ooh, sleep. Ow. I already know how deadly the outside world could be for me. I'm not quite used to not being invincible anymore. I need some food. Yes, I am eating pork chops, but you can see Victor, Vanilla and Versailles are still in here. And if they've got some cows and a chicken friend, they're not named. They are. If we name them, we'll be less inclined to kill them for food. So yeah, this is the main bulk of the circuit. And for anyone who's not aware what this is just yet, it is a chicken farm. I don't think this is necessary, in fact. Probably not, no. So I'm just going to build this area up a bit. No, that should be like this. And then we'll put glass here. This will be like a podium of chickenicity. There, that should be a hopper. Just there. I want hoppers there. They're feeding into it. put white carpet on top of these, just so that... Actually, probably don't want one there. Box that off. Cool. Definitely need this boxing off. Just here. And then I also need this boxing off just there. So that's what this will look like from the outside, give or take. I am only building this with white concrete because I like a nice clean build. So, what we're now going to do is going to go ham with eggs. Not I don't mean go and eat ham with eggs, I mean throw lots of eggs. I've been collecting them over the last few in-game days. Got a bunch. Does Dexter have any? Is there any in here? Is there any in here? This is a mess. Oh, glass. I want that. So, we're going to come through this way. And in fact, before anything else happens, let's glass this up. Before that, in fact, I need to go down into the mines. Okay, and we're back. So I've just gone down to the mine to pick up some lava. We're going to pop it there. Just glass that off. And what I will probably be doing is creating a frame around that, because that looks kind of funny at the moment. Yeah, that looks cool. Especially if I can find a way of building it into the cliff a little bit. These houses might be torn down and moved. Obviously, in that order. And to be honest, this layer isn't necessary. So if I really need to, I'm going to leave it in place. On the basis that there's no reason not to have it in there. So, we're going to just chuck all our eggs in here and hope we get some chickens. Oh no, chicken! Really hope we get at least 2 chickens. Oh, I'm gonna have to go find some more eggs. Or this chicken has disappeared though. I need to find a better way up there. Just for now. Please go. Ugh. There is a chicken in here. Let's try and coax him. To what is, let's not lie, a lifetime of regret. Come on. There's a good duck. That's it. And in you go, buddy. Cool. Oh, I really, really wish I could get in there and breed. Really wish I could reach to feed you seeds, mate.
Okay, so a little bit of time has passed since the last clip, whenever that actually ends up being. It's been a bit of a choppy, changey episode because that wasn't working as well as I hoped, and neither was this. But I've worked out what the problem with this is. So this design is one I've actually kind of made up myself, to be honest, because I couldn't find any models that are up to date. But this is a very simple design. In fact, you can see it here. So this is my AFK fishing farm. All I do is stand here and sit here, hold the fishing button, and when I catch a fish, you'll see in a moment, hopefully, if it wants to play ball. It doesn't seem to want to play ball. Please. For me. There we go, see. The trapdoor comes down. Comes up, I suppose. And I got a pufferfish for that, which is pretty good. I got this power 4 bow. And yeah, what I now want to do is make a big old storage array down here. A hopper cascade of some description. Because my fishing rod, my hope, sorry, is that this will produce all of the books I need to make amazing gear. I have 9 chests, so let's have a look, see how many hoppers that can make with the iron I have. I do have more iron than this, it's just this happens to be on me. Do I have 5 left? No, okay. So we get 4 hoppers and 5 chests. Irritatingly, that one there kind of has to be... it doesn't have to be, I suppose. I could... No, for it to be symmetrical, that one there has to be a single chest. Which is annoying, but I'll live. So one there, one there, and I'll put another one in. I will try and make this look a bit better for the next episode, but this here is going to be our main output hopper, main output chest. Try and clear some of this up. In fact, succeed in clearing some of this up, please. Bam bam. This is why I love the concrete, it's so clean. I want the hopper back in there, and the chest back in there. May as well block that off as well, and that off as well. What I have just thought is that that's kind of an awkward place. Bam. Where did that other chest come from? I have no idea. Concrete up everything that would be visible. Cool. Yeah, it needs to be stood here. So concrete can go back here. Then just there. I'll put a little entry tab thing so I can get to the bottom chest. I could do that there. Rather it be symmetrical. And there. And that one there. Cool. So it looks a tiny bit weird now. What I think I will do is... I don't know. Oh, I don't really need to access that chest though. And additionally, that can pretty much get away with being dirt. Let's put these away. They will filter down into there. Good, good. And then use this concrete to come down along here. And we're just going to accept that that chest isn't going to get opened very often, I wouldn't have thought, because, yeah. So this is the AFK fishing farm. So, I'm just going to go into the... Oops. Let's take those off. Hello. I'm just going to go into the little porter igloo so that I can do some AFK fishing, and I will say goodbye in the morning, or probably maybe in the morning. I might not find time to record in the morning. I'll see you tomorrow when I come and check all of the wonderful loot I've gotten and say goodbye. So I'm going to get fishing. I'll catch you then. So I've just come back from my day-long fishing session, and we've got... Oh, no, nothing. What? I'm kidding. Yes, so you can see there is a big pile of junk stuff there. That is all pretty much saddles and the occasional fishing rod and bow. You will notice that when I left you yesterday wasn't actually when I stopped work. I did a whole bunch of enchanting and combining fishing rods to get this Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3 and Mending fishing rod, which has seen us through the night. I've also got 53 levels, which is amazing. And then I've been AFK fishing from about midnight until I want to say I've been AFK about 8 to 10 hours with this fishing rod here, which is amazing. And I've sorted out what we've got. So we've got a whole ton of fish. Actually, let's quickly sort this out so that we actually get the fish we want in the order we want. There we go. We've got about 18 stacks of regular fish, 4 stacks of pufferfish. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of salmon and half a stack of clownfish. So that's the basics. We also got a smattering of 52 name tags, some string that makes up for the string I use to make the bows, leather, this is a good source of leather now, a bowl, some rotten flesh, some lily pads, some tripwire hooks, and some bones. A load of bows and fishing rods. I will be sorting through these to make a bunch of these ace fishing rods, probably one for each Endcraft member, and probably to make a good bow as well. And we've got a whole bunch of books. Now I've glanced over these, but I've not actually read what they are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away, and I'll join you back when I've had a look through these books. Okay, so just taking a look at the books we've got, we have found 2. There are 2. Where's the other one gone? I've lost a mending book already. Well, we do have 2 mending books, wherever the other one is. It was mending with Aqua Affinity or something. There. We have 2 mending books. One with Respiration and one with Power 4. Neither of which I imagine I'll be using. I'll just be using the mending, stick it on my pickaxe and my sword. Since we already have a mending fishing rod. We've got a whole bunch of efficiency, unbreaking, looting, sharpness. That's kind of this bulk. What's that? Smite 4? No. You've been degraded to the not very good book section.
Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 3, Bane of Arthropods 4. Ugh. Sharpness 3, Protection 3, Efficiency 3, Sharp 3, Looting 2. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of good books, and a whole bunch of Bane of Arthropods, Smite, General. I mean, they're not bad books. They just tend to be for bows or armor, which I have less interest in at the moment. So with that done, I'm going to take off my ugly armor and say thank you everyone for watching. I've been Ninches96, and if you enjoyed the episode, please be sure to comment, like, favourite, and subscribe, and all that jazz. I'm kind of making this up as I go along now, because I'm just enjoying doing the funny camera work. But this is Ninches96, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!